Hi, I'm Lulu. Welcome to Lulu's Way. I'm glad you're here. So I've done some more things in the van that I want to share with you. Getting ready for my road trip to Florida. I'm really excited about it. I'm tired of freezing my buns off. It's getting old. So I put the new pillowcases on my. These are my queen size pillows, and they fit here just fine. They're about as wide as the bed. You know, these are nice. They feel nice. They're nice cotton, but they're not as fun as the other polka dot ones. The other polka dot ones are extra fun because they're just like big and bold polka dots, but that's okay. One of these days, I'm going to be at the thrift store and a set of pillowcases that are extra fun are going to jump out at me and choose me. I'll wait for that. Um, Another change I made to the sleeping arrangement. So I wanted the bigger pillows. So I just decided to take the bigger pillows. Another thing I decided was that, um, you know, when I was in Pahrump, Nevada on my last trip, I met a woman at Bob Wells Caravan who gifted me a beautiful homemade crocheted blanket. So I never had a second blanket in here. If I've been extra cold, I just go under my bed and get out my big sleeping bag, and then I put that out. So what I found was having that in my van on the way home, when I started heading north and I started getting cold, instead of getting out the sleeping bag, I just doubled up. I put that blanket on top of this blanket, and didn't that keep me toasty? It felt really heavy, like the two blankets felt really heavy on me, like weighted, and it just kept me warm, along with warm pajamas and big fat socks and all that stuff. So it gave me the idea to use a second blanket in here instead of the sleeping bag, because the sleeping bag takes up a lot of space under my bed. I could have that space for extra clothes and not be so stuffed down there. Um, but I want to stick to my rule about only having things up the front that are the same color as the interior, just so that it's totally stealth. So that blanket is not stealth. That blanket works very well in my recliner. It's on my lap every day, all the time that I'm sitting in that chair. That blanket is on me. It's perfect for my bedroom. Love it, love it, love it. But I wanted to get really warm, heavy blanket that I could use in addition to this comforter when it's freezing without heat. So I decided I was going to get wool. I wanted to get black so that it would be the same color up here. So this is the blanket I got. And what I did was I weighed the blanket that she made me, because I really liked having the weight, and I wanted to make sure the blanket I got was going to have weight. Um, I would probably enjoy a weighted blanket. I've never tried one, but I would probably enjoy that. But so I weighed it, and it was like 3 pounds. So when I was shopping for a wool blanket on Amazon, this is a twin. When I looked for the weight, and it's 4.5 pounds, so it's going to be another pound and a half. So it'll be nice and heavy, and it's wool. It's military, 100% wool, military grade blanket. So this is it. I got it on Amazon, and I think it was like maybe $50, somewhere between $40 and $50. Very good quality. I washed it. Um, you wash it on the delicate cycle, and then you line dry it. I just draped it over some chairs overnight, and it was dry the next morning. So I'm going to leave this folded at the bottom of my bed, and it's not in my way. It's not in my way like that. It's not taking up space like in storage, because I'm going to use that on the way down. On the way to Florida, I'll probably use it for 3 nights. And then on the way home, I'll probably use it for 3 nights. When I'm in Florida and I don't need to use it, I could either stuff it under the bed if there's a spot. If not, I can just go like this, put it right up on the dashboard like that while I sleep. The next morning, make my bed, bring this back down, just like this. And it's not in the way. And it's like I said, as long as it's the same color as the interior, I feel like it's just not, I feel like I'm still stealth, and stealth is just really important to me. So that's it with the bed. So I washed this blanket yesterday. I washed the sheet yesterday. So this is everything is perfectly freshly washed. Stack up these pillows. Got my new blanket. Yes. I'm really struggling for lighting here, and I'll tell you why. It's too cold to go out in the driveway and get natural light. And I took all my lighting down when I was going up to the van build place to have my electric done, because he was going to do the lights too. But the lights hadn't come in yet. So I'm going back tomorrow to have the lights put in. So I took the lights down in preparation for the other lights going up, and they never went up. So all my lights, I took down the magnets, I took everything down. So I'm going to wait until he installs my lights to see what I have to pretty up here, because of taking down the lights, I've exposed some of this yucky stuff. This is where I blew in insulation in these little crevices up here, but this is where the light was, and everywhere else I put this ribbon. I just glued this ribbon on to cover all that yucky. So once the lights are installed, I'll pretty it all up again. So I had this idea. You may remember when I used this as a tabletop, especially like when I want to use it for a cooktop. I had those two boards that I kept in here, and then I would put the boards right here, and that would kind of stabilize it like this. Well, a lot of people said to me, why don't you just put a leg on it? Why don't you put a leg on it? Put some legs. You can attach legs out here, and they could come out. But it's like, I don't want like this to have legs like screwed into it. I don't know. I didn't want that. So, but I had an idea. I had an idea yesterday, and I ran with it. So see this little space right here between the picture and the frame of this door, right in here, that little crevice right there. I measured that. It's about a 1/2 inch. So I got this 1/2 inch board. I have a heater in here too because it's cold. So very carefully I measured, and watch this. How cool is that? It's the other one was stable, but this is solid. The other one was stable, but this is solid. So now I can really, right? And it doesn't move. It doesn't move. And it's not attached. I just got what I did to get the exact the right spot is because I know in my garage, I know that I'm level because my foundation was built level, right? So when I'm in here, everything is level. So what I did was I just took this bottle right here and I went like that to see if it would roll. And then I went like that to see if it would roll. And when I first cut this board, I put this here and it rolled right down. I was like, okay, this is too high. So I just sawed a little bit off. I came back and again, it rolled again. And until I came and it was like, I put that there and it didn't roll. And I was like, level, level. So now it's level. Now I know I know like I don't always park level, but I want it to be at least built around level, you know. So that's that. And then I found a great spot for this right over here. So I have this little netting bag right here that I have on magnets on the wall. This holds my frying pan. So this is when I want to cook. This is where I keep my frying pan because that handle's too long. It doesn't fit in here with my dishes because it's too long. But I found a spot right behind this. Right behind this. It fits perfect. Look at how perfect that fits right in there. That's a great spot for it. Then all I have to do is pull it out like this. Go like this. Voila. And I have a table. I thought about using it as a table while I'm in bed, but it doesn't work because I need to get in and out. The minute I need to get out, I need to disassemble everything that's here. And, I get up and down a lot, you know. So I did a little bit of rearranging and reordering in here. I got some of those Scrubbies. I don't know if you remember, Luann was raving about those Scrubbies. So I bought a package, but the package is so huge. I don't need to take a whole package with me. Because I'm going to have Planet Fitnesses around me. I don't need this, but these are for when you want to clean up in between showers. So I got these little plastic containers like this. See these? I got these from Amazon. I lined them with the skid-proof stuff, and then they're right up here. And it came 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So what I did was I just alien taped this one right up here to take advantage of this space up here. And there I'm going to keep my Scrubbies. I moved my first aid kit in here. I moved my extension cord in here. I moved my Ziploc bags in here. So this is my bug zapper. These are all my power cords. Here's my bear spray, other sprays. This is like eyeglass cleaner and stuff. I have the space right here, and I will certainly utilize that. And I'm not exactly sure how just yet, but I will. And so yeah, so that's that. And I even thought I could keep this right here because it's not in the way when I open it. I could really keep it there if I wanted to. It's the same. It just looks like the table. I could, or I can slip it right in here. I also thought it could go right here behind this. So that's having those 2 pieces of wood not in this cabinet anymore is very nice. It opened up some space for me in there, so that's good. So let me tell you something else. So I have all these clear containers that I was saying I wanted. So I have this one. I had this is the little square one, and this one I just have my incense in this. Have my little non-skid stuff goes right in there. Then these little small ones that I just got in Amazon. Then I have this big flat one right here. So I have these all right here, and I don't even need to attach them. I put on the top of that cabinet, I put a strip of that skid-proof stuff. And can I tell you, all these little things are sitting up there. I drive, they don't move. Who knew? They don't move. I thought I was going to have to alien tape them all down. And then anytime I wanted something, I was going to have to try to fish in. But basically, whenever I want something, all I do is just pull this out and just put it back. Because that skid stuff really, really works. Really works. So that's good. So I finished my bug screen, and I'm going to show you the finished product. Thank you, everybody, for all your ideas. I got so many ideas. You guys were on it. It was just amazing. My son films with me. When we stopped filming, he's like, Mom, I have an idea. Why don't you just hem it up to the right length that you want, but don't cut it off. Just use that fabric to make a heavy, heavy bottom. So I was like, that's a good idea. Okay, so instead of cutting and hemming it, and just folding it up once and hemming, I'm going to go fold, 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 hem, so I'll have that thickness. And then a lot of people mentioned, magnets and fishing weights and all that stuff, and also washers. So I decided on the thick, thick, heavy hem with washers. But of course, I've got these silver washers, and I want them to be white, like the bug net. So it took me a couple days, but I had to put a few coats of. I spray painted a primer on. I had 10 of them, 5 for each one. Primer, other side, primer, dry. First coat of white, second coat of white, other side, first coat of white, second coat of white. So I just have white washers on the white bug screen. And then I wanted to make the hem a little bit pretty, and I found something at the fabric store, and I'm going to show you. Before I show you my bug screen, I want to show you my Berky. I finalized my Berky. So what I did was I put a black bungee on it, and I just put all this greenery on the black bungees. The black bungees are, I feel like they just kind of blend in with the silver, with the black here, the black this. This has been screwed. I just put 3 screws under here, 1, 2, and 1 in the back, so that this is screwed in, and good to go. Perfect. Perfectly done. The last thing I need to do, which I'll do like the day before, is get this primed. So, okay. So this is what I found at Joann Fabric. Look at that beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so pretty. And it was 5 yards of it. For the bottom edge of this bug net, I needed 3 yards. So this was 5 yards. And it was only $2.99. That just, it seemed like it should be a lot more. But although, like, it's all those little beads and everything for 5 yards, little lace roses. I was like, I'm not arguing. I'll take it for $2.99. All right, so here we go. I also sewed the magnets in the side. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna work. I haven't tried it yet. So it's either going to be a hit or a miss, and you're here to witness how it works out. Let's see. Where is the middle? Here's the middle. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. That goes here. See how I sewed these right in? I just turned this over, rolled them inside, and then just sewed them right around the edges there. So this is going to go there. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And that's going to have to get tucked in like that. Over here, we go there, there, there. We'll tuck that in right behind there. And here's my bottom. Look at my bottom. There I have it. So I made this big fat hem that has a lot of weight. I sewed that little trim on the hem, and then here's my spray painted washers, and this I hand sewed each one of them on, and there's 5 on each one, so they're nice and weighted. Now I have to stand back and look. Oh, that looks darling. That looks darling, and it's right against this. The bugs aren't going to come. It's off the ground. When I want to go in, I just go like this, and then I go like that. How cool is this? This works. This is going to work for me. When I want to get out, I just go like this, and then I go like this. Oh, it's so darling. It's very darling. I'm very happy with it. So now when I want to take it down, I just go like this. Couldn't be any easier. Just give it a little roll. Stick it in the pouch. I think I'll keep it right in here. Stick it right in there. That's where my dirty laundry goes. But I'll end up finding the best spot for it. So I'm really excited about hitting the road. I'm going to say, anytime right after Christmas. There's a couple of things I'm waiting for Amazon that are projected to come in the end of December. I want to wait for those. They're just some of my supplements that I want to wait for before I hit the road. So if I end up waiting for those, that's fine, you know. But I need to be there in the beginning of January because we have meetups. I don't know if you saw in my community post on my channel, I announced 3 meetups in Florida. There's one in January, there's one in February, and there's one in March. Each meetup is 3 nights and accommodates 75 vans or campers or trailers or cars, SUVs, minivans, or come in a tent. If you want the details of those events and you'd like to register for one, you can go to our Facebook page. It's called Lulu's Way Winter 2024 Florida Meetups. That's the name of the group. Just request to join. We'll approve you because it's a private group. And I'm going to put the link to that Facebook page right in the description. So you don't even have to remember the name I just said. Just go right into the description of this video, click on that Facebook link, and it will bring you right to the page, and it will ask you to join. If you join, I'll approve you. You can come in and see all the details of the location and the dates and register. I would love to meet you and spend 3 days with you. We have really, really fun things planned. Like, they're going to be good. They're going to be fun. Bring your dancing shoes too. Bye for now.